Hi, Jackie here, showing a layout for A Little Magpie using Simple Stories Vintage Fresh Snow and also incorporating the new A Little Magpie embellishment kits. So I started off, I'd chosen some pattern papers from the 6x8 paper pad, and I started off by stamping some snowflakes on the background. The ink colour I was using is ice spruce, and then I went to use, which one was it? Weathered wood. But when I stamped them down, they ended up both looking the same colours. So I do change it to my second colour to Stormy Skies, it looks quite dark blue, but it's a paler blue than it appears on the actual ink pad. So I started off by stamping down the left hand side, as you can see. Here's where I've changed all my paper inks around. I was going to use Mermaid Lagoon, but I felt that was a bit too bright. So I ended up just scattering some of the stamped images of the snowflake of using Stormy Sky down the left hand side, sorry. You'll see me in a minute start to build up my layers for my design. But I wasn't happy with just where the where the snowflakes were. So I ended up off camera. I'll show you in a minute where I actually do I turn the cardstock around and I do the whole background of stamped snowflakes, over the background. So I just started off by using, this paper does look black, that's with snowflakes on, what I back the photograph with, but it is it's a navy blue tone with white snowflakes on the pattern paper, again from the 6x8 paper pad. So I just put my photograph onto the pattern paper, leaving a small border behind and trim it down. I think off camera I do distress the edges, which I think I do on most of my layouts nowadays. So I'm just going to put it all down. My photograph is a 6x4 landscape. I've used a full sheet of that check paper behind, and then all the other pieces I use are offcuts that I've used on a previous layout, and so I don't know what sizes they are. I've just put them into place to see where they'd fit. So I'm just laying it up, trying to have an idea of how I want my design to go, and I'm still not happy with just where I've put all the stamped snowflakes down the left hand side, and as you can see, I end up covering most of them up anyway. So here's where I've changed it up, and I changed it up so I actually do the whole of the background. Not cover it completely, but I do add more to the right hand side as well. I did turn the paper around and the cardstock round, and do it completely, the full design on the background. And the stamps I used were some from my stash that are from L Studio. I can't see. Well, 2022 they are, but I know that there are a newer version of this stamp set in the shop. I'll leave a link in the description box below. So here I am, just trying to put it all together again. I do add, I add the photograph to that blue snowflake paper as one block, and then I put some 3D foam pads behind the photograph, just to give it some definition, and then put these two papers down, just offsetting them slightly so they are overlapping. I think I stick them together and then stick the whole mat down. I always have trouble trying to take these tabs off. Sometimes they come off really easily, other times they take a while. And then I forgot to press record, so I'm just going to talk through this. So I don't think I've stuck anything down as yet. So I've got some of the trim out of the A Little Magpie embellishment kit. And there was two pieces in. There was a grey one and a white one. And I had the idea of putting the grey over the white and then using it as underneath the photograph. So I did start sticking it together, but when I put them together, I didn't like it. So I ended up just taking the grey pom-pom, it's got really small pom-pom trim, off, and just using the white one, which I found really better for this layout. So here I am, just adding some glue to the edge, and then I can stick it underneath the my photograph, which I'm much happy with that now. Also, you can see on my layout, I have added two of the tags from this kit. I've put one at the bottom and one at the top, centre top, which I will add some twine from the embellishment kit to it. I'm just sticking this large star down at the top. That again, that's from the embellishment kit. I will leave a photograph showing you what's in the kit as well, what was in the kit. Then I add these, they're already layered pieces. So I've cut one down and added it to the side, left hand side, and I put the other one to the right hand side. But I do put the right hand side one slightly down because I didn't want to have a full sort of column across. Well, that was my idea, but then I end up adding something else to the top of the right hand piece that I'm putting down now. I end up having something else to the top of it, so I do end up having a full column going across. So I just stick those two down, and again just going through my papers and bits and pieces that I've got on my desk. What do I do now? So I'm just going to put the large fabric snowflake to the bottom right of my photograph, and also add one of the canvas flare badges that are in the kit that says Moments Captured. And I'm just going to put that in the centre of the snowflake. And then on top of to the left of that, I'm going to add the JD 3D print wood, which says Winter Wonderland, and add a few of the other fabric stars to the top. I don't think I've stuck the 3D the wood down yet, but I will do. So I put the little blue one up there. So this is why I wanted to use a bluey tone for my ink and the background, because there was some blue in the paper collection, and there was also a bit of blue in the embellishment kit as well. So I went through my bits and pieces pack, and I found some paper snowflakes, so I've added those around the page, and this is where I add an extra ticket or an extra layer to the right hand side of my photograph, and then I do add another one to the left hand side, but further down, as you can see. I just because it can just easily slip in there. Again, covering all the snowflakes that I've done on the background as per usual. But at least I know some of them are there. Some of them are peeping through. Then it was time to add some enamel dots. I won't show you all this process, so I've added enamel dots around the page. And then I'm going to add some of the twine to the tag at the bottom and the tag at the top. And I run the loose ends of the twine to the bottom of the paper. You'll see them in a minute. To the bottom of the cardstock, and stick it down at the back, so it's like going over the paper edge, cardstock edge, sorry. And then I'll do the same to the top one as well. Now for the top tag, I wanted to add one of the snowflake charms to it, but when I tried to add it, it didn't sort of look right. I didn't want it dangling. I wanted to sort of fix it to it. So I do combat that problem by actually stitching it to underneath the fabric snowflake at the bottom right. So here it is. I'm trying to figure out how to put it on without it really being dangling down. It didn't appeal to me when I put it on, and I thought, oh, it doesn't look right. So I end up putting it at the bottom, which you will see shortly. So here's a few close-up. There was I've just one stitch and just add it. So it's still dangling, but it's just in place near the snowflakes. I've added some sequins that were in the kit, enamelled dots, the wood veneer, and that's it, I think. So thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to our channel. If you've got any questions, please ask them in the comments below. Also, in the description box, I will add the link to the new Helical Magpie embellishment kit. The next one is due out in February, which is a lovely one. So please hop over to the website where you can see the kit and what's available in it. Thank you for stopping by.